Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever wanted to make your English sound just a little more polished, a little more professional? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to look at some amazing phrases that will seriously upgrade the way you communicate.
So, here's our plan. We'll start by listening to a quick conversation. Then, we'll uncover the grammar secret that makes it tick. We'll learn the one rule you really need to know, look at some tools for different situations, fix a super common mistake, and then wrap it all up with your professional upgrade. Ready? Let's do it.
All right, first things first, I'm just going to play a short conversation. Don't stress about understanding every single detail. Your only job right now is to listen to the flow and notice how the speakers connect their thoughts.
According to the latest report, user engagement has dropped since the new algorithm was introduced.
Yes, and many creators are unhappy because of the reduced visibility of their posts.
I heard some platforms are adding new features in response to that feedback.
Right, and in addition to the updates, they are also improving their AI tools to help users find better content.
Still, users continue to complain in spite of the company's explanations.
Okay, so what was going on there? What made that conversation sound so professional? Did you catch those little phrases like according to or in spite of? That's the secret sauce. That's what we're digging into today.
The secret is something called a complex preposition. I know, that sounds super technical and maybe a little scary, but trust me, the idea is really simple. It's just a group of words that acts like one single word to connect ideas. Think of in spite of working just like the word but. It's just a more precise, more formal way of saying it. These are the tools that really elevate your English.
Now listen up, because this is important. If you only take one thing away from our time together today, make it this. There is one simple, absolutely essential rule you have to know to use these phrases perfectly.
And here it is, the golden rule. A complex preposition must always be followed by a noun phrase, basically a thing, or a verb with an ing ending. So due to the update is perfect. The update is a noun phrase, but, and this is the big one, you can never follow it with a full sentence that has a subject and a verb. So due to the update was difficult is a no-go. Once you get this rule down, you've cracked the code.
Okay, so we know the main rule. Now for the fun part, building our toolkit. Think of these phrases like specialized tools, right? You wouldn't use a screwdriver to hammer in a nail. It's the same thing here. Each phrase has a very specific job to do.
And this table lays it all out for us. It's like a menu for precise communication. If you need to explain a cause, you've got due to or because of. If you want to cite a source, you can use according to. Showing a contrast? Easy. Grab in spite of. See how this works? Choosing the right tool makes your language so much clearer and more powerful.
Next up, let's talk about a mistake that I see all the time, even with advanced speakers. It's the classic mix-up between because and because of. But don't worry, we're going to clear this up for good right now.
So how do you know which one to use? It all comes back to our golden rule. Use because when a full sentence comes next, one with a subject and a verb. For example, users left because the app changed settings. But because of is our complex preposition, right? So it needs to be followed by a noun phrase, a thing. Like this, users left because of the app's new settings. See that? It's the same rule, just in action.
All right, let's pull all of this together. We've listened to these phrases in a real conversation, we've learned the one rule to rule them all, and we've built an awesome toolkit. Now let's make sure this professional upgrade really sticks. So here's what you really need to remember. 1. These phrases are your secret weapon for making your English sound more precise. 2. The golden rule. They are always followed by a noun or an ing word. 3. They are never followed by a full sentence. And 4. Start using them. Use them to show why something happened, to contrast ideas, or to back up what you're saying. So you have the tools now, you know the rules. The only thing left to do is to actually use them. So here's my challenge to you. Which one of these phrases are you going to try out in your very next email or meeting or report? Go on, pick one. Using it right away is the absolute best way to make it a natural part of your professional English. Thanks so much for joining me today.